And we are back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over 6 ways to make you a better clasher. So sit tight, buckle up, stay tuned, and enjoy the show. Okay, before we get into the video, let's talk about a couple things first. First of all, I want to thank everybody for all the subs, all the likes, all the comments. It definitely helps the channel grow through the subs, through the likes, through the comments. And also, for me personally, I love seeing those comments. I love answering people's questions. I love conversing with people. I love talking with people. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the sub button. Give it a like if you like it. Even if you don't like it, you can give it a like. And if you don't like it, then leave me a comment down below why you didn't like the video, and if there's something you want to see, I would definitely try and get it out there for you. One more thing today, this video is being made on August 30th. It will come out on August 31st. And on September 1st, we have the new gold passes. So if you haven't done so already, it's got to be done at least once a week. It's got to be done. Make sure you're entering code AVI. If you're not entering my code, enter another content creator's codes. There's plenty of content creators out there. Really, really good ones who have codes. Some really good ones who don't have codes yet. But if you have a content creator that you like, enter their code. It doesn't cost you a penny. It doesn't cost you anything. It takes 10 seconds to enter a code, and you have no idea how much it helps the content creators. So now that we said that, let's get into the actual video. 6 ways to become a better clasher. We'll start off with the most obvious one first. Most obvious one is doing FCs. Doing FCs with the new Army comp that you want to practice. Try it out, try it out, try it out. Supercell has made it so easy since the last update. You don't have to wait for the troops to build. You don't have to wait for the spells to build. You can build right then and there. You can build whatever army you want to try out. Try the armies, practice with the army, go again and again and again. And I'm telling you, through the repetitive motions, you'll develop the muscle memory, you'll develop what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do it, and that will definitely make you a better clasher. Now let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is something that I wish could be done in conjunction with number 1. Again, number 1 was doing FCs. Number 2 is farming with that army. I've been begging, pleading for years now that Supercell would allow us to use the heroes while they're regenerating their health, use them for FCs. I really thought it was coming in the last update. As a matter of fact, I think I goofed up on my sneak peek video from the last update, saying that it was actually coming out. I could have sworn somebody had said that it was coming out, but I think I messed up. I would love to be able to use your heroes for FCs after you finish farming with them while they're gaining their health back. The same way that you don't have to wait for the build times anymore on the troops, you don't have to wait for your heroes to do the FCs. But we don't have that as of yet. So right now you have to decide, you have to try and balance the time between farming with your army that you're working on or doing FCs with that army. Each one has different pluses, different minuses. You know, when you farm with your army, you're going to develop that ability, that quick reaction to figure out what to do, how to do it, where should I put it? What do I do when things don't go well? How do I fix a funnel when the queen doesn't go inside? How can I get it? You know, these are things that you can only develop in real time when you're practicing with the army, when you're working on the army. So, you know, you got to farm anyway. You need the resources anyway. So instead of farming, instead of barging down in, you know, gold or silver, which might give you tremendous loot, it really, really might give you tremendous loot. I'm not saying that's a bad thing to do, but I'm all about trying to get double duty out of something. When I drop a poison, I like the poison to sit on the CC and on a hero. When I'm farming, not only am I getting loot, but I am also developing the muscle memory and the reflexes to be able to use that army even better the next time I use it. So that is number 1 and number 2. Next thing. This is something that I've spoken to a couple people about, and I've suggested it to them, and they've used it, and it actually did wonders for them in their attacks. It's something that I doubt people are using just because it's there for another reason. And here it is. Here's the secret. Shh, don't tell everybody. Practice mode. We got these practice modes, and some people view these practice modes as actually practice mode, learning how to do it. Some people just use it as an extra source of income to bring in the gold, bring in the elixir when you're not able to farm. But there's another thing that you can do. If you're having a specific problem, if you feel that wall breaking, let's say, is a problem for you, try wall breaking on this little Town Hall 4 one. Try to learn how to wall break. Try to time your wall breaks properly. Learn how to use your test wall breaker, your regular wall breaker. If you're able to wall break through the Town Hall 4, move up to the Town Hall 6. Try it there. If you finish on the Town Hall 6, move up to the Town Hall 9 over here. There's wall breakers throughout the practice mode. Wall breaking is probably the hardest skill in the game. But if you're good at wall breaking, you don't have to be good at too much anything else. If you can get your queen deep into that base, if you can get your troops deep into the base, even if you make some other mistakes here and there, getting those troops deeper into the base will definitely help you. So I implore you, practice wall breaking. We have a place here that we could practice it. And you'll definitely see an improvement. You could use these for funneling. You could use these for practicing Lalo. Don't do it the way that they tell you to do it, or do it first the way that they tell you to do it. And then when you finish that, try and take those same troops and see if you could triple it by coming in a different way on the base. Just practice. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you even your hero regeneration time. You don't need somebody online with you to practice. It's better than it's not as good as an FC, but it's better than an FC, because if you're up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you can't sleep and you want to clash and you want to practice, this is where you can practice. So that is number 3. Let's go on to number 4. Number four is something, again, it's obvious, but I think people get too. Well, number 4 is watching videos. Watching a video on the attack strategy. When you watch a video, but here's what I'm saying. Here's what I was trying to say before. When you watch a video the first time, you're going to get an overall concept. You'll get an understanding of how to use those troops. The next thing, but then you're going to go out and you're going to farm. Okay, you're going to farm. You're going to FC. You're going to practice with it, and after you get an understanding, you got to watch the video again. Every time you watch a video, if you watch a video 3 times, I guarantee you on the second time you'll learn something that you didn't pick up on the first time, and on the third time you'll pick up something that you didn't pick up on the second time or first time. You got to sit there and watch the videos. Don't watch them once. Watch them twice. Don't watch one person's videos. Watch everybody's videos on it. Develop an understanding. There's a proverb that a wise man is somebody that learns from everybody. Everybody has their own individual spin on how they do things. And if you're able to sit there and get the best out of everybody, all these so-called experts, if you could take the best out of all these experts, it's going to make you even better than them, because you'll have the best of everybody. So watch the videos, watch them once, watch them twice, watch them 3 times. Farm with them. When you're farming with them, something I didn't say before, if you're farming with them, you're starting off in Crystal, you'll be able to triple, let's say, in Crystal. But then as you move up to Masters, you have to sit there and understand that it's going to be a little more difficult for you to farm in Masters with this army than it was for you to farm in Crystal. So if you see that you're not having, don't get frustrated. It just means that there's something else that you're not doing 100% right. And then you'll go back and you'll watch the video, and hopefully you'll be able to figure it out. If you can't figure it out, then ask somebody who knows maybe a little bit more about the game. Try and say, what am I doing wrong? What's not right over here? And I'm telling you, you do that and you will get better at it. Next thing, number 5, visualizing the attack. Now, in a war attack, you have all day to visualize. You can visualize for hours. Don't leave your clan hanging. Take the attacks when they're supposed to be taken, but you could spend the time. You can go into it. But when you're farming, you have 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to scout the base. Utilize those 30 seconds. The difference between the casual clashers and the pro players is the pro players can map out their attack from start to finish. The casual players, the very casual, might just say, okay, I need to go in at over here at 8 o'clock by the elixir store, whatever. If you get a little better, or as you get better, you'll be able to visualize more before you go into taking the attack. You'll be able to understand what am I going to have to put down in order to get that wall break? Where am I going to have a problem with my queen? Where are there going to be too many defenses on my queen? This way you'll be able to have those rage spells down in advance. You'll be able to figure out where are my troops going to engage the CC, and you'll be able to have your poison down in advance. You'll look at it, you'll say, oh wow, there's a lot of defenses right there. That's good freeze value. Try and look for all these things. These things will make your attacks, they'll take them from a 2-star 70 to a 3-star. You'll be able to look, oh, there's a lot of defenses over there. I want to use a heal over there. Try to visualize as much of the attack as possible. The more familiar you get with the attack, you'll be able to visualize more and more and more in a shorter period of time. But like I said, for a war attack, you do have more time. So try and visualize, try and figure out, maybe I can't go in there because once I get through this wall, the next wall I'm going to have an issue. I can't reach that single target. My queen's going to die. I have no way to do it. Figure these things out. You will have more success. And let's get down to the last and final thing. It's last but certainly not least. You need to have self-confidence in your attack. If you go into an attack saying to yourself, I'm not going to triple, I'm just going to get, let me just get my attack done in war, you're not going to triple. You need to have the confidence. You need to have confidence in yourself saying that you can get this done. And that's one of the nice things about farming down, starting off. Whenever somebody's starting off with a new strategy, I always say, start it in crystal. Go low, crystal, gold. Bully those bases, get those triples, but understand that it's much easier down low. And when you get to the next league, when you get to the level 2, level 1 of that league, it's going to get more difficult. And at that point, you have to make a better attack to get the triples. So, but build up that confidence level, have confidence in yourself, get those triples. Just, I love this game. And my mentor used to say, that if you go into if you go into a grocery store and you see a brand new candy bar on the shelf and you taste the candy bar and you love that candy bar, the first thing you do when you get home to your friends, to your loved ones, is you say to them, you gotta try this out. You gotta try this candy bar. It's delicious. If it's not that great, you may just take a bite and that's it. You'll finish it yourself. You'll throw it out, whatever it is, but you won't suggest it to other people. I'm suggesting all these things because I love this game. I know the feeling that I have when I triple. I know the feeling that I have when I have success. And I want you to experience that same success, that same happiness within the game. So try and follow through on all these things. Leave me a comment down below if you've tried them, if you haven't tried them. But that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't already, please hit that sub button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you did like or didn't like about the video. Let me know how many of these things you've done. And until the next video, have a great day.